Hey, Sherry.
Hi, Marc.
Well, we are here on the last day of Hanukkah.
Yes.
And tonight, of course, is Shabbat. But, you know, as we are closing out the festival of Hanukkah, our lights have been increasing for the last 8 days. But we still haven't reached the longest night of the year yet.
Yes.
Which is coming next week.
Yeah.
And also recognizing that this is a pretty dark time for our homeland, Israel. The other half of our Jewish family, we as American Jews, essentially the other half of the Jewish world is in Israel. I am wondering, well, how can we keep increasing the light, moving towards the darkest night of the year, but also thinking about, well, what is going to be beyond this conflict, this war? And there are several organizations that I have been contributing to little bits at a time over the years. And these are groups that imagine an Israel that is a peaceful and thriving place for all of its inhabitants.
Yeah, that would be beautiful.
And that's increasing the light, right? So I wanted to highlight these organizations and encourage people as we're moving towards the end of the calendar year, and maybe people are wondering, well, in these last days of the calendar year 2023, is there some worthy organization out there that I could help? And so I made a list, and you're going to help me present that to our friends at home, right? And the first one that I'm thinking about is a group called Standing Together. And they're a grassroots movement in Israel that mobilizes both Jewish and Palestinian citizens of Israel, pursuing peace and equality, social justice, climate justice. They were very involved in the protest movements having to do with the judicial reform in Israel. But one of the great things is when October 7th happened, they mobilized to do something different, and that is really help in any way they could people who are displaced, and they're really working hard to make Israel that wonderful place. That's the first one, and the second one.
The second one is the Israel Religious Action Center, IRAC.
Yeah.
The Women of the Wall falls underneath that, and they are an organization that's dedicated to the ongoing pursuit of a just Israeli society. They are for equality and combating hate in Israel and protecting rights and ensuring the equality of the people that are there. A very, very good way to advance light in Israel.
Yeah. The name that people might associate with IRAC is Anat Hoffman.
Yes.
She was a leader of Women of the Wall and also executive director of the Israeli Religious Action Center for many years. The next one is one that I'm very excited about. They're called the Hand in Hand schools. And there are a bunch of Hand in Hand schools now in Israel, and they are a really unique educational experience for kids because they, in each classroom, there is a Jewish and Arab teacher. And in each classroom, there are Jewish and Arab kids learning together. There's no better way to make the next generation a little bit different than this one, than working through the education of our kids.
Absolutely.
So the Hand in Hand schools are a really worthy organization, I have found. And the next one?
Oh, the next one, well, you know Or Zohar, and his organization is Spirit of the Galilee. And it also works towards the advancement of pluralism. And I know that he works with the Arab community that's right next door to him, trying to live in peace together in an adult way,
Yeah.
like hand in hand, that's bringing up the kids to be living together peacefully. So
yeah, really beautiful things that his organization does, bringing people together to share their spirituality.
Yes.
Is one of the most beautiful things. Spirit of the Galilee is really wonderful. A new one to me is AikNised, and their vision is to help communities become equal and thriving in the Negev, in Israel, and around the world. They're working together to promote peace and a sustainable human development. They a couple of things they do a gap year program in Israel where Arab and Jewish kids, teens in that age, they come together and they do social service kind of projects, and they also do a lot of leadership training and things like that, not only in Israel but also around the world. So they really work to bring diverse groups together, to work together towards shared goals. So that's a new one. And the last one?
Of course, then there's us, Temple Emanu-El. And we have many ways to give. There's lots of places to put your money here. But we've highlighted a couple of them that will help the religious school. And something else that's really important is the Torah Fund. Our Torah needs some help, and it just needs to be fixed.
Yeah.
And but so look for those funds. There are plenty others, but the religious school could really use our help.
Yeah. So I'm going to put links to all of these organizations in the notes for our video today, so you can find those, and then you should investigate these yourself and see if it's something that you really want to support. So I'll give you links to their websites, and you can check them out. And I hope that you find that they're as worthy as I find.
I think so.
Yeah. So
it's actually inspired me to go take a look and donate to some of these.
Okay. Every little bit helps.
It does.
Yeah. Boy, we've got another active weekend this weekend, and tonight we'll have a short service at 6 o'clock, and then at 6:30 is Shabbat dinner.
Yes, and it smells delicious.
Oh my gosh, yeah, Donna is already cooking in our kitchen, and she's roasting broccoli and cauliflower.
Oh, that's right.
It smells so good.
It does.
Yeah. So maybe it's a little bit late to RSVP for this Shabbat dinner, but these Shabbat dinners on the third Fridays have just been really wonderful.
Yes.
We'll have a little smaller dinner tonight because we just came off of the
Holidays.
Brotherhood latke and brisket dinner,
yes,
where I heard that we had 109 people here for that.
We did.
That is the largest Brotherhood latke and brisket dinner that we have ever had.
Yeah.
So we're rocking it here.
We are. It's just nice to see people coming out and being together.
Yeah. What's going on this Sunday, Sherry?
This Sunday, let me find it. Oh, we have a really great program this Sunday, besides Hebrew School, which is always wonderful. We have a gentleman coming, David Eichelberg, from the Mohegan tribe, who's going to come talk about the traditions on the Mohegan Reservation. So
history, traditions, culture, all that stuff.
That's really nice.
Yeah, and I hear he is going to be dressed in traditional Mohegan garb.
Oh, I love that.
I'm sure he's going to tell us what everything is called and what all the meaning is, and so I'm really looking forward to that.
I'm looking forward to it too. And then in the afternoon, my friend Andrew Feldman. We went to school together. He has a friend that he was taking self-defense lessons from. So, and his friend really would like to help Israel. So he's coming to teach us self-defense. And that's from 1 to 3 this Sunday. And the money will be donated to support Israel. So
Yeah. I think
it's
they're
really
asking for a
sweet.
$20 donation.
$20, yes.
And but again, the entire amount is going to support Israel. Okay.
Exactly.
Next Friday, we'll have a little bit of a special service in that one of our past presidents,
Yep.
Scott Wolf, will be here. He also currently is president of the Jewish Federation of Eastern Connecticut, and he'll be giving us a Devar Torah, hopefully letting us know what's going on at JFEC,
Yep.
and so that we understand, well, what it is that they're doing
Yep.
when we contribute money to support the Federation in our community.
And what his part is in this new
Yeah.
position of his.
Yeah, and then we have always look forward to the first Shabbat in February, because at Havdalah on that first Shabbat in February,
Will be cabaret.
yeah, cabaret.
Yeah, so that's an exciting thing.
So get your act together.
Yes, get your act together. Although we've had people already trickling in, which is really nice, but we could use some more. And we also have the 29th.
Oh yes, the Erev
Yes.
New Year's.
Yes, because we don't get to share New Year's with you this secular New Year, and so we're going to do after services
Mhm.
some line dancing.
Yeah,
For the
that
new
would
year.
be super fun.
I'm
Yeah.
sure there'll be a great oneg.
So that's on December 29th.
Yeah.
And then looking a little bit further out in the calendar, but something very special that we want you to know about and put on your calendar so you don't plan anything else. The weekend of March 8th through 10th, we're going to have an artist in residence weekend. And the theme is bread and Torah.
My
Right.
favorite things.
Yeah, there is a rabbi team, just like Polly and I are rabbi and rabbi. Rabbi Linda Motzkin and Rabbi Jonathan Rubenstein are coming. Rabbi Motzkin, she is a Soferet.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, and if you don't know what a Soferet is, a Sofer is somebody who, one of the things that they do is they write Torah scrolls, right?
Yeah.
And so a Soferet is a woman who does that same job.
Yeah.
They do other things, but Rabbi Linda Motzkin, she knows the whole process of constructing a Torah scroll from dealing with the animal skins and how they are prepared, all the way through assembling the Torah itself. So that would be extremely interesting.
Definitely.
And she's also an artist too.
Yes.
So that'll be really wonderful. And then Rabbi Jonathan Rubenstein, he is an expert baker, a bread maker extraordinaire. And so his program, his part of the program will revolve around spirituality and baking. So this is really going to be a great
It'll be a nice
weekend. We are just starting to put together all the details for it. But again, March 8th through 10th, you want to make sure that you are here in town. Don't plan to go to Florida or anything like that. You'll want to be here March 8th through 10th. It'll be a whole weekend. And there will be lots of programs for everybody.
Yes.
Okay. So that is a lot to look forward to.
It is.
And we're just really glad to be part of it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
Yeah. So for now, we'll say
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. See you tonight.